Hi everybody, Harris here. So I've been using a lot of different earbuds for running over the past couple years, and my favorite typically has been the AirPods Pro because they stay in my ears personally. I think they sound good, they have all the features of AirPods, and the noise cancellation means I can listen to podcasts or music without having to turn the volume up to 100% to block out the wind noise or the car noise. Beats released their Powerbeats Pro a couple years ago, which did have an awesome design in terms of staying in your ear better, but the case is huge. I didn't think the sound quality was that great, nor was there noise cancellation with these. But now we have something that kind of splits the difference, certainly in terms of case size, it splits the difference, but also in terms of features. So this is the Beats Fit Pro, kind of a weird name, but it features ear tips which help it lock in the ear, which gives it a step above the AirPods if the AirPods didn't stay in your ear. If they did, then it's not a big deal, but these stay in the ear super well. So there's pretty much a 0% chance that these are going to be falling out of your ears while you're exercising, at least I think for the average user. Everyone's ears are so different, but they're going to lock in your ear, and that means automatically for running these are excellent. They have IPX4 water resistance, so in terms of sweat and rain, it's not really going to be an issue. And I think that these are just the peace of mind when wearing these, when jumping jacks, lifting, running, anything, they just stay in the ear super well. So that's obviously a huge feature. But secondly, they do have noise cancellation. And it's not like the noise cancellation on the Beats Studio Buds, which were okay, but I could barely tell the difference. These are a bit better. So when I am running, it does help to block out the wind and help to block out the cars, so I don't have to crank the audio up to 100%. You can still hear the wind and you can still hear cars, so I wouldn't worry too much about getting hit by a car because of noise cancellation. And I don't necessarily think that the noise cancellation quality is as good as the AirPods Pro, but that's for another video. But I think that it's pretty good and it's very helpful for blocking out wind and not having to crank up the volume all the way. And some podcasts, when I would listen to with standard AirPods, I couldn't even hear because there's too much wind with the spoken voice, but these do help with that, which I do like for running and exercising to help stay locked in and get all the extra adrenaline from your music or spoken content. In terms of changing the settings when you're using these earbuds, you do have to push the button on the side. With the Beats Studio Buds, I didn't like that because I felt like I was pushing them into my ear canal. With these, I don't have as much issue because it does disperse the tension a little bit just with the wing tip. So when I press in, it kind of feels like I'm pressing the top of my ear and not going into the ear canal. So I don't have to worry about playing or pausing or changing my noise cancellation because it doesn't really go straight into the ear canal, which is nice, and I can't say that about the Beats Studio Buds. But the comfort in terms of changing settings while I'm running is much better than some other earbuds. Probably not as good as the AirPods, which have a stem, which doesn't involve pressing into the ear at all. In terms of the case size, this is definitely small enough to fit in a pocket when you're going to the gym or something, or definitely a gym bag. Not as small as the AirPods as we talked about, but still pretty compact for taking around with you. Now, in terms of the thumping that some people hear with noise canceling earbuds or just earbuds in general, I haven't had any thumping in my ear, but then again, I also haven't had any thumping in my ear with the AirPods in quite some time. So I think it really just depends on the user. Some people have more of that noise canceling thumping when they're running. I personally haven't had any, which is a good sign at least. And then in terms of connectivity, this does connect to your iPhone like AirPods. So it locks into iCloud, and it's super great for that, for switching between maybe an iPad on the treadmill or your phone or your Apple Watch even. And you can also hold down the small button on the front to putting it into pairing mode, and then you can connect to something like your Garmin, like I do when I run. So it has that option as well. So at the end of the day, I think these are fantastic for running earbuds. My biggest complaint might be that the noise cancellation could be a little bit better and that they lack wireless charging, but that's not necessarily a running feature, so I won't harp on it too much. But yeah, if you're somebody who uses an iPhone and a Garmin, these are a great pair of earbuds that can kind of bridge that gap, or really any other Bluetooth watch for running. If you want to see a comparison to the Powerbeats Pro or the AirPods Pro or the AirPods 3 or the Beats Studio Buds, let me know in the comments below, and make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe for future updates. But thanks for watching.